if you are not really doing a lot of content creation right now, I think now is the best time for you to get onto content creation and start writing out something that's of quality, that's educational, that people are definitely going to love. And yes, you're going to love what's going to happen because Twitter is out there to pay every everybody. So this is Creative Business on Last Read 95.7. This business is strictly where I talk about business, where I dissect and analyze business strategies and terminologies, how you can keep ahead in the fast-paced digital era, and how you can ensure that your business is always thriving in this competitive society. Well, the business world is totally competitive because there is nothing practically new. People have actually argued that yes, people are creating something new, something fantastic, but the reality is that these things are not actually new. And so far you can do it, it gets competitive immediately. People are actually running into that particular niche, into that particular space, trying to tap into the market that probably someone new has just recognized. And the moment it has been recognized, it's actually proved that yes, people are going to tap into it without any form of delay. So I did a little bit of research recently, and I discovered that yes, social media is very wide, and because of its wideness, we are not actually looking into some specific media that are totally untapped. We are totally focusing on the likes of Instagram, the Facebook, the Twitter, and that has been our focus. So I came up with at least 12 social media that you need to be paying attention to. So if time permits me, I'll go over perhaps maybe 4, 5, or 6. And next week Wednesday again, when I come, I go over the next side. See, we are done with it. In fact, you're definitely going to love this because I've put a lot of resources together to show you that yes, these are ways you can leverage on social media and how you can make the best of it. I'm not going to be talking about the whole marketing thing, but I'm going to be talking about how you can be professional, how you can position yourself to be thought leaders in whatsoever you find yourself. So, ladies and gentlemen, join me. Don't go anywhere. Stay tuned.
On the playlist of anything.
So,
On the playlist of anything.
all right. Okay, yes, ladies and gentlemen, this is still Astro Radio 95.7 FM. Yes, your solidly unique campus radio station. And don't forget, this is still Creative Business with Okikiola Adewusi. So, moving straight into the types of social media you need to be paying attention to. I want to tell you that the social media algorithm is changing very fast. It's moving at a very fast rate. The fast moving trend is moving, and yes, we all just need to keep moving along with it. So, there is an endless sea of content that gets a lot of people confused. Just imagine that I'm trying to send out my content, you're trying to send out your content, everybody's trying to send out their content, and we are getting the social media choked up. Like everybody is totally out there. We just want to keep sending. And if you are not careful yet, it can totally be confusing for business owners, entrepreneurs to know how to craft a social media strategy that translates into business growth. So there is a need for you to get familiar with options that you have. Well, it might totally be the best way to prove your social media marketing strategies. However, knowing this marketing social media is definitely going to help you to be able to use social media effectively, create very fantastic strategies, and at the same time, you'll be able to use it for offers that are competitive, even when the market is over saturated. So I have crowdsourced the social media knowledge to create this resource while this list is not so comprehensive, but I still believe that the solid information here can help you build a scalable lead generation, professional stability, and totally proving that yes, you know what you're doing. So the first one here are the social media sites. So these are probably the obvious ones. Now these are social media networking sites that offer a shared space for people to interact together on a universal platform. Looking at Facebook, for instance, Facebook is the most used social media website with about 3 billion active daily users. And while it's a definite household's name, so there are a lot of plenty of other social media platforms that business can leverage on. However, Facebook is probably one of the top most used social media out there. So this site is specifically great for driving traffic to content-rich business websites, building trust through authentic engagement and high quality content. Yeah, examples includes we have the likes of we have Facebook, we have LinkedIn, we have Twitter, and we have Instagram. Now, one thing you need to know about this social media website is that there are more than 3.5 billion social media users that are active even today, and they certainly aren't on all the same platforms who have the same interest. So there's need for you to take your time to research the statistics for each site and compare them to key data points of your target demographics. So if you're looking towards people who are always on social media, you are looking for the most populated social media out there. Trust me, then Facebook, LinkedIn, yes, Twitter and Instagram is totally there. They are one of the things you need to look out. So the first one I started with are the social media websites. These are totally the obvious ones, the ones you get so familiar with, the one both of us, you and I know. And statistics have proved that there are about 3.5 billion media users that are active every day by day. Now, the second one are the video sharing website. Presently, to tap into the market, you do not need static images. Well, static images are totally doing a lot of work out now, but the next rated form of content marketing that we are pushing out is video content marketing. So video has been the darling of social media content, and for good reasons. Video sharing sites allows, yes, internet users to absorb information quickly without reading or scrolling. Isn't that fantastic? Even isn't that wonderful? People tend to consume video content more. They want to see what's exactly in that video, and there's need for you to tap into that strategy to know that, yes, since people want to learn what is definitely going to be the video, people keep watching video day by day. They don't stop. Imagine TikTok, imagine YouTube Shorts, imagine YouTube itself. Now, you will actually agree that video sharing websites allows internet users to absorb information quickly without reading and scrolling. At the same time, two things you must notice: that YouTube takes the second spot on the list of most used video sharing sites with a staggering 2.5 billion daily active users. Yes, 2.9 billion daily active users. That's totally massive for you to look at. So if you're looking towards creating content, we kept arguing that, yes, TikTok is about to overshadow YouTube, but that has not totally been the case, because the moment TikTok strikes, YouTube is also creating out something to counter attack every form of features everybody's actually rolling out. So there's a need for you to actually tap into video sharing sites. And examples that we have: TikTok, we have YouTube, we have Vimeo, and we have Facebook. What? Facebook. Yes, totally. We have TikTok, we have YouTube, we have Vimeo, and we have Facebook. Now, one of the things you need to note is that now YouTube and tutorials go together like peas and carrots. So when you use video sites to share posts on auto content that addresses your customers' pain point, you give them tangible evidence that your business, what you do, how you know your level of professionalism is totally committed to keeping them informed and engaged. So this can totally be a form of extension of your customer service that can work to help your customers even better and greater when you are not in office. So are you getting the way the social media of a thing works? It is not just about the totality of just social, Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube, everything. No, it's about having a critical understanding of how each of these platforms totally function. Now, the next one I have here on my list, are photo sharing websites, photo sharing sites. Now, what would social media totally be without the ubiquity of photo sharing? Yeah, totally. It's if you look at what was it called? We are I think Twitter totally started with just writing. Then now Twitter has developed into video. In as much as we look at Twitter as a place where you write, no, people are now sharing video content on Twitter, and that's a proof that video contents are even taking control. But the most interesting part is that Instagram totally started out as a picture website. Then it integrated Instagram Reels, whereby we get to share videos. Now, scientific research has shown that visual content drives more engagement than text written social media posts. Now, this is a fact. When you share content that are image driven, trust me, people get to read them. So far, it matches what they want. It is about what they want. So if it makes up what they want, they are definitely going to love it. The phrase Instagram worthy has become a part of our marketing vocabulary, and you are way late if you are part of the party that do not have this particular account. Oh, you don't use Pinterest. You are playing, right? Now, some very, very good examples I have here. I have Instagram, I have Pinterest, and I have Snapchat. I have Instagram for photo sharing websites. I have Instagram, I have Pinterest, and I have Snapchat. Oh, quick tip you need to know is that if you have a brand that people just love, you definitely love to post about it all the time. So you need to generate visual assets like photos. You can post user generated content as UGC on photo sharing websites, on those particular websites. So this shows that you see what people are doing. People get to see what you are doing. You get to see what your customers, people who have patronized you, your clients, you get to see what they are doing and what they are saying about your product and services. And you also create an avenue of trust that you are engaging in helping people solve their problems and celebrate their success. So while video content is actually taking over, it has not taken out the place of photo sharing. So you can totally leverage on Instagram. Instagram photo sharing is awesome. Then Pinterest photo sharing is totally wonderful. Then we have Snapchat. Oh, you don't know that Snapchat itself is another social media platform that you can leverage on. Yes, I'm telling you right now that Snapchat itself is a photo sharing site, a social media that you need to leverage on. Now, so another one you need to take note of, is the audio sharing websites. Now, these the audio sharing social media platforms. So these sites and other social audio apps, they've exploded popularity during the last few years. While video conferencing, remote working tools has become the norm, yes, users are looking for a different experience beyond videos, beyond pictures. And while this type of social media is still evolving, its success echoes that of something very, very fantastic I want to mention right now, and that is podcast. Now, the content marketing cycle, or the cycle, let me put it that way, the content marketing cycle has now gone beyond static images, has gone beyond videos. It has now integrate audio content, and that is a form of you sharing out your podcast, you sharing out podcast audio content to people. So by the time you convert, you see, one thing I know about this content marketing scheme or strategy is the fact that a single content can be shared across several platforms. It can be shared across several platforms. A single thread can become an image on Instagram, can become a thoughtful post on LinkedIn, and at the same time, it can become a content for your podcast. Do you see how it's ruled? A single content can do everything. It's just about you recognizing that several people are across several platforms and they are not the same set of people. Very, very simple. Now, some of the examples I have here now, the likes of, we have Clubhouse, we have Facebook audio rooms, we have Twitter Space. Now, the likes of Spotify, Apple, and some other music applications, music social media platforms. Now, they've actually integrated podcasts into their playlists. If you go on Spotify, you can easily check for podcasts. Anchor, when Anchor released, Anchor is one of the top podcast applications out there. And when they kept recreating new features, they discovered that there's a need for them to integrate other music playing platforms. So what did they do? They added Spotify and some other music applications so that people who use these applications can get to listen to your podcast. So when you look at Anchor, Anchor has this RSS feed. It actually, the RSS feed simply means that you can share those links across several music platforms and people get to listen to your content. And that's just it. People get to listen to it without maybe coming to Anchor itself. So if you have Spotify, you have Boom, yes, you can just search for my podcast and you just get to listen to me. Fantastic, isn't it? Now, some of you are listening to me live right now on radio, and some people are still going to listen to this as a podcast, either via Spotify or any other music platform. So there are audio sharing websites that you can totally tap into. And trust me, the market is always wide, awesome, and heterogeneous. You do not know, but you have a demographic, you have your target audience scale, that these are the people you are looking towards, and these are the people that are coming towards your content out there. So a quick tip you need to know is that using this type of social media to connect directly with your customers, and it can totally provide content that tells story about your mission. With audio vignet, you can build an ongoing social relationship with listeners. Well, podcasting, as I've mentioned, is another great use of social audio sites in offering a very good example. We have Q&A, you have facts, what you get to offer. These are real sessions in real time. Audio content are getting there. If you are not totally leveraging on audio content, you need to. Now, the good part is that it is not just about you coming on using all these things I have here. But one thing I want you to know is that I'm doing an analysis for each of an understanding of what each of these platforms tend to offer, how they can help your business to scale, how they can help your lead generation, how they can help to prove that you're a professional, how they can help to show that, yes, you are great, awesome at what you do. So you need to totally have an understanding of what each of these platforms tend to offer you before you can now decide to know the right one you want to use. So I've mentioned about four, and I started with the first one, which are the social media websites, the obvious ones. And I said the examples include we have Facebook, we have LinkedIn, we have Twitter, and we have Instagram. Then I moved on further. I talked about video sharing websites. I mentioned TikTok, I mentioned YouTube, I mentioned Vimeo, Facebook, Twitch, Facebook Watch, and Twitter. Yes, do not forget that Twitter is now making use of video. Oh, lest I forget, LinkedIn is now integrating video content. And trust me, on LinkedIn right now, video content are now doing totally fantastic. It is not just about even the writing, using the images. Video contents now are taking over. However, it is not just you getting there just so suddenly posting out your video content. No, you need to get your analysis right. You need to get your targets right. You need to get your content right. Your strategies need to be right. You do not have an option for making a mistake. So that is just about it. Then moving on, I also added photo sharing website. I mentioned Instagram, I mentioned Pinterest, we have Snapchat. Well, these are top three. We also have the likes of LinkedIn, we have Twitter. Yes, we also have Facebook itself. Facebook totally allows for picture sharing. And that's also that. Then I move to audio sharing. We have Clubhouse, we have Facebook audio rooms, we have Twitter Spaces. Now, apart from these top three, LinkedIn again also allows for audio events. People can listen to you, people can listen to me via LinkedIn as an audio, and it's definitely going to be live. Oh, fantastic. I just even remembered this. Now, even WhatsApp has integrated audio into your status. You can easily just record something as audio in your status, and trust me, people get to listen to you. The most fantastic thing about audio is the fact that it gives you an avenue to make your analysis more concrete, vivid, and clear. It embraces clarity. What exactly am I trying to talk about? The moment you bring it into audio, it becomes more clear. People tend to understand even more better because you get to talk about every angle and every point. So moving on quickly, I've talked about four. Now, the next one I have here is what I call the live streaming app. What's the best way for building trust with your audience than unedited video streamed in real time? Yeah, this video right now is even live on YouTube. It's even live on YouTube. And that's a proof that we also have live streaming app. Now, recent statistics shows that users spent more than 548 billion hours. This is as far back as in 2021. This statistics right now is as far back as 2021. Now, should you not imagine what would have happened in 2022, what would have happened in 2023? But in 2021, for an example, right now, statistics prove that 548 billion hours is being spent on live streaming. People watch live stream videos on social media apps. So there's a no array of events that are popular in live streaming format, including industry conventions, conferences, seminars, product launches, gaming tournaments. The list is continuous and totally endless. Example, we have Twitch. Which it simply implies that I can go live. People get to listen to me directly from the studio right now, directly from the studio without being edited. The videos not being edited and all of that. So it means that people get to listen live from wherever you are listening from. So good part is that giving your customers incentive to turn into live social media content, is one, especially when you offer lifetime deals for viewers as your stream. So other great live streaming content includes behind the scenes content about your team or product. We have short teasers, which these can totally be used to build excitement about upcoming events. Now, so the next angle right now is the live streaming applications, the live streaming social media apps. This is another form of untapped market. You just need to get the statistics right. It's all about checking out, okay, which application, which social media app is live stream more convenient, more applicable, which is more bringing in the target audience. This, once you have your analysis, you know the right application to use. Like I said earlier, it is not about you jumping on everything. In fact, you do not need to jump on everything. But trust me, you need to have an understanding of what each platform has to offer you. So, ladies and gentlemen, like I said earlier, I so much believe that yes, for today I'll be able to cover 5, and I have just done that. I have been able to cover 5 of the 12 social media sites applications that I have for you. So next week Wednesday again, I'll be bringing in another another 5 of this so-called 12. So I hope you've totally been enjoying the show. I hope you've enjoyed it. Yes, my name is Okikiola Adewusi, and thanks for always listening to Creative Business on Last Radio at 5.7 FM. You can always reach out to me for questions, for clarity. I am Okikiola Adewusi across every social media platform. You can also reach out to us on Last Reading at 5.7 across everywhere. We are always there to always listen to you. So this is me signing out from the studio this evening. Thanks for listening. Thanks for joining. I remain Okikiola Adewusi, and this is still Last Reading at 5.7. Don't go anywhere. Stay locked on. My network is just so terrible.